Okay, we got a place here. Not sure exactly what they do. They're doing some transmission work right there in that one spot. Down here on the other end, they're doing a different kind of fabrication. And according to what they tell me, they've never had the gas on. So I can see that that's the case. Now we do have a header here, another. We do have, one feed that's set up for 2 meters. So obviously you can see right there is where another meter will go. So we're going to need to tap in right here, or probably here, put an air test on that and prove to the gas company that the piping is worthy of a meter. Apparently it's been there for years and never been active, so let's go inside and see if there's any shutoffs we need to turn off before we try to pump that thing up and see if it'll hold. So I guess we got a cabinet shop here or something, but anyway, we can see that shutoff is on. So we definitely don't want to pump that up and ruin that regulator right there. So let's get up there and cut that off. And it looks like that's the only thing we have in the building. I've looked all up and down, and I see the pipe up there. Goes right outside the wall, and that's it. Thing may not have ever even been burned. All right, let's pump it up. I notice this drip leg is not going to do anything configured like that. Whew, she's tight. Let's see if having a little helper here might help. Strength of the shoulder. Okay, so I put it on about 26.5 there. We're gonna give it about 10 minutes and see if we think it's holding. So inspectors in this particular municipality like to see 20 pounds for 10 minutes. That's what they go by. I'm not so sure that the code is not being interpreted a little bit different by some of everybody, but we just play along, you know, whatever they say. So I got it on 26.5, and we're going to take a look at it in about 10 minutes and see what it's doing. Doesn't look like it's budged. So it's not bonded, meaning it's not grounded. So I'm gonna have to have a little pre-discussion with this particular inspector here before I do anything. The rule on that, or, you know, code, guideline, whatever it is you want to call it, is they make us use number 6 bare copper ground wire, and it has to go to the first disconnect, which means it'll have to go to the first main shutoff after the meter, and it can't be more than 70 feet total. So there's where that becomes difficult. Right on the other side of that blue awning is that walk-in door. There is where the indoor panel is, and that's the first disconnect. So I don't know. We'll just have to find out. That looks like it's going to be more than 70 feet by the time it goes up and across there and down, and so I don't know how they're going to rule that. And the other thing is, they will not let us drive our own ground rod. That doesn't work. I guess they figure you'll cut it off 3 foot short and drive it down in there easy and say, yeah, it's in there. So I don't know why, but I'm guessing that's why. So let's find out where to go from here. But okay, so we got a gas meter, and not only did we get a gas meter, but the guy that set the meter was nice enough to leave our gauge there. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But let's go inside and see if this old new furnace will fire up. Like I say, it's original to the building, but never had gas to it. Let's go see if she'll run. Well, the guy wasn't here that promised me the forklift ride to get me up here, so I had to go find a ladder. So let's open this up and bleed it out. All right, we're kind of hanging on the edge here. You can see where the shelf is. So all that out there is just hanging. But anyway, I got the union loose. And here comes some gas. Well, some air. That's a long pipe. Still don't smell. Sometimes you can hear it kind of change density. I just put my hand up there and then sniff it. There she is. So let's tighten it back. See if she'll fire up. All right, so I had to come stand over here on this ladder to tighten this union good. And I got to step back across over here so that I'm sure I'm on top of the shelf. And now I flip that on. I didn't want to flip the power on until I was sure all the gas was out of here. Now let's go find where the thermostat is. I've never seen it. And for all I know, it's going to be hidden up in here somewhere. But the wire comes right down the gas pipe there. Oh, there it is. Up in the hole. It's like one of them old Janitrol deals. All right. Thermostat is on. Okay, so got the power on and it started humming real bad, and realized the fan had been sitting still for 20 plus years. Got up there and touched it and she took off. And it looks like a standing pilot. So let's get it lit. Okay, so I've dropped the bottom here real easy to access the pilot this way. And it's right up in there. Let's get the light. Right up in there. And they say this furnace has never been used and never been burned, this heater rather. And look what I found laying right there. Now, I can't really see that it's been burned. So somebody's lit this pilot before with this, which is the same thing we're gonna do. Just to get it to stick up in there. So let's see if we can light it. Oh yeah, she's burning. So hopefully when we let this button off, the pilot stays on. And we'll be able to fire this thing up and hit the road. Okay, I'm off the button. The pilot is on. All right, so let's go to on. I did turn the thermostat off. That'll be awful handy to be lit. Oops. Well. All right, let's close it. All right. Go over here and hit this thermostat again and see if the controls are working. And we'll heat this place up. I think it's down. Heard it click. I believe I see some flames up there. Yep. Make sure they're all burning. This thing being in here and all this dust, might have been a good idea to blow some compressed air of nitrogen or something up through them things, but let's see what happens. We ought to get a fan in a minute. The fan is on and I'm actually in the stream down here and it feels warm even from here, so I guess we let that thing run. She ought to be okay. Let's go over here and see what it's set on. warming up in here already. We can feel it all the way back there. When you get right here close, it actually feels warm. So people be coming in here in the mornings trying to stand right here. But anyway, got the race car up on top there. Got the Harley up on top of the other side. And a trampoline. I guess probably smart thing for me to do is not get up there on that. Let's go to the next one. Thanks for watching.